that shit, man. He gets a kick off of it. Look at him.
shit's
Look how he's holding that. Look how he's holding that mic. Look how he holds that mic. Look. Retard.
He's a retard.
Retard.
That's like the pop.
You got him grabbing the mic.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Grab that mic there, good buddy. Grab that mic, good buddy.
No, I ain't grabbing the mic. You the one that was grabbing it. Look at it.
You gotta grab it. Speaking to the bellhead.
Are you done?
I guess. Fuck.
Okay.
Had an outburst.
All right. Well, Jesus, what we watching next?
When you realize you got free will.
Yeah, free will.
Yeah, that free will kicks in. Yeah. You do whatever the fuck you feel like. Damn.
Because that was our main one, what we had going on there. I mean, that's really what's going on right now.
Byron, what's the kids your age damn doing these days?
Me? Man, I tell you what, I live like a 45-year-old man. I go to work, go home, bitch about the weather with my old lady sometimes. So. And
Smack her around a time or two.
No, I usually go home and I usually fuck the dog and beat the old lady, and it makes me feel better.
You heard it first here at Blue Collar Garbage.
We don't condone none of that, though.
Yes, that was.
No, all jokes aside.
Yeah. You never know what you hear here.
Yeah.
Somebody had to
That
say
was
something.
by Briar. Yeah, no, but so do you know a lot? Like, so your generation, what do they think about Trump?
About Trump, it's hard to say.
Like people
'cause
that
I
you
was-
know, people that you've heard. talk about
Well,
and
I
stuff.
mean, it's hard to say because I don't really keep I don't keep associates or friends a whole lot, and I don't tend to.
That's probably your
You
best
know, I
bet.
don't tend to
That's
be
probably your
around
best bet.
anybody but myself and the people I work around, and just immediate people. But
Tight circle.
other
kids.
than that-
Keep your circle small. Keep your
other
circle
than that,
small.
a lot of people my age are soft-hearted and they believe in another way of doing things, and
Which way would that be though?
like democracy, the Democrat type of thing. They're leaning towards like.
Like
Just letting-
everyone's got a voice and all feelings matter.
Yeah, they're all there. Yeah.
All feelings matter, huh?
Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying.
They're
That's the way they act. Like,
That's how
Oh,
they-
I know. I'm just laughing about it because,
all feelings matter. Yeah,
You know.
lives matter. Or
no, because I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah,
So I was
no,
laughing
yeah.
about it. Fuck
Yeah, I don't
everybody-
either.
Fuck everybody's
fuck
feelings.
feelings. Yeah,
But
work harder. Fuck their feelings.
there you go.
as
But
far
their
as-
way of thinking is like, because it offends someone, you gotta change the whole fucking policy just because someone doesn't.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
that's
this.
Crazy.
Oh, this is going. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, I'll just
You want to
cruise
talk about
around.
this about them doing the little blackout?
Yeah. What is this?
Well, let's talk about it right quick before we
Yeah,
get
I don't
into
know.
it.
I haven't heard of this yet.
Well, they did. It was yesterday, wasn't it, Ben?
Yeah.
Yesterday they wasn't supposed to spend no money, no gas.
Oh,
shopping,
gotcha. And
none of that.
who's they though? Who are
February 27th.
Democrats.
I know.
So
Let's
like
say
just
Democrats and
Democrat supporters and
let's just say Democrat supporters,
gotcha.
and then that'll cover it. You know what I mean? That'll cover most of it. I would
Is it
say.
a cultural thing? Or is it a
Yeah, somewhat. It's that too. So,
Yeah, so February 28th, there was supposed to be an economic blackout where they were protesting. I'm not exactly sure what they were protesting, but
I think it's DEI, man. I think it's more that DEI shit, and damn, I can't remember what they were saying the other day when I was listening to them talk about it. But I want to say it's something to do with like DEI.
no, you're exactly right. So refrain from shopping at Target. That's what I'm just reading off the
Think
cuff.
getting gas and
One of the companies backing off DEI efforts. So yeah, anybody that was backing off DEI efforts.
that's what they're okay.
Yeah, they were protesting by not spending money with them. Yeah.
I think everyone needs to just live how they're gonna live.
Well,
and spend your money.
hold on. Don't say that yet. Just
That's
hold on.
shit.
We got to start the thing, man. So hold on and we'll.
You want me to play it?
Let's start. Yeah, we can do it. You want me to go on the intro now, or let me know when you're ready?
I mean,
Rolling.
we've been rolling. So.
Oh, so we saw. Hell, I didn't think we was on yet.
Yeah, dude.
Well, damn.
Yeah, do your little intro.
Blue Collar Garbage. Look us up on YouTube and Rumble. One word. Like, share, and subscribe, and we appreciate it. We're gonna look at the economic blackout, see if it's gonna make a difference, or if we think it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? You think it'll make a difference?
No.
What do you think, Brian? You think it'll make a difference?
We'll see.
Yeah. It ain't gonna do
That's
shit.
all I got to say. We'll
It ain't
see.
gonna do shit.
I'll let them figure it out.
It ain't gonna do shit. Trust me.
Friday, you say 28. Friday. 28. Friday. 28. Friday. 28. Friday.
What is this shit?
The previous boycott attempts that have gotten a lot of attention have been focused on a
Yes.
single brand or a single retailer.
Liberals,
so if we
boy,
think about
liberals.
moves against Nike or Under Armour or Pepsi,
This is all
or
first
Goya
world
Foods,
problems,
which is,
man. There's
a
people in
case
other
study that I
countries
look at
starving
in
to
my
death.
Liberation
or,
from fascism.
recently the Bud Light example that happened a couple of years ago.
This is so fucking
These were
jacked
all
up.
movements against individual brands, and there are also examples of boycott movements against retailers like, say, Target. But what's different is the calls for the economic blackout on Friday are not
wish I was
localized
there.
to an individual brand
No,
or an
what does that
individual
say? I wish
retailer,
what?
but are instead
You wish you was
calling for
there.
Is that
consumers to
no?
really
Is that what
shut
that sign said?
You heard it first here,
to an
Jamie
individual
Collins.
Man, shut the
said
hell up. It
first
says
here.
I wish what? I
If
wish
you're
this
not-
were fake news. Okay, okay. I couldn't see what that dumbass motherfucker there was holding.
All I heard was, I wish I was there.
I was reading that damn sign.
There you go, business trip.
That means not shopping at any stores whatsoever.
We
No,
realize the
Josh
cycle
Jones.
is they get their money from people like
Bruh.
us who give
Hey,
them.
ho,
in the
ho. What the
fucking-
hell is that?
What are we
Hold
doing?
on a minute. That is not a fucking
America.
man.
America, what's
That
going
is
on
not a
here?
man.
So confused.
That's a woman.
Take it back.
That's a
We start from the
woman.
root
That's a
and we build from
woman.
the ground up.
I am participating, and my thoughts on it. I really wish it could last longer. Like I just feel like one day ain't enough to really show it like the
Who the fu-
importance of what we can do. But I will feel like it will make a big difference.
That voice
I've,
don't match that body, does
locked
it?
my
No, that's
cards
the
up
voice.
Already. I'm
No, it's not.
spending any money
the
at all.
No.
It's businesses that I usually go
No.
to daily. And
Wait till it
strongly
turns it back
support,
around. It's not.
They still continue their DEI.
That with the
programs,
beard was
but I'm
was
still
that's,
not
that was it talking to start with.
I
It
feel
sounded
like-
the same as that woman.
She messed up and said DUI program.
Like our
Go
voices
figure.
Aren't being heard.
Bruh.
They're still receiving.
Oh,
money.
whoa, look at that
They
right
won't
there.
stop-
What the
they
hell?
won't actually listen to
454 headers.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Whew. I don't know about all this, man. I'm telling you, that was a woman with the beard.
Yeah, that was a woman with a beard. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Built like a front end loader.
what is going on here.
We got to hear it again.
Bro.
Listen.
You might want to take that out.
Our dollars. Take it back. We start from the root and we build from the ground up.
I am participating.
Oh my God.
This is unreal.
What is going on, man? Hormones, boy, hormones. Motherfuckers is taking some serious hormones, grow the hair
This
on her
is,
face
this is
like that.
like there's just way too much money and everything else in America. Like this is. Do you see this shit like in Dominican Republic or Haiti, a third world country?
They don't put up with
Like,
that kind of shit.
Bro, there's people out here dying of hunger, thirsting for water. These motherfuckers are.
And they talking
grown-
about don't go shopping.
These are guys. Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Don't go
are
shopping.
like, we're gonna punish everyone by not spending money for a day.
Yeah. But who are they punishing though, really? Who? Really?
But I'm just saying, everyone's putting a lot of energy into this bullshit right here, when they don't realize how well we have it here in America.
No, they don't. They really don't.
This is first world problems right here. I mean, it's crazy. There's other people in other countries that are making not even $20 a fucking day.
Right.
For hard, like they don't have equipment. They're hand digging everything. I mean, it's just really disgusting.
So I guess they think if they do a boycott for 24 hours, that it's gonna make them just keep the DEI program and all that. It's just gonna teach them a lesson.
Yeah,
It's gonna teach them a
the
lesson.
homeless
boy.
people and people here, man.
DUI program.
Yeah, the DEI.
I think we just need to build
I think we need to quit paying attention to half of it, and it'll go away. If you quit catering to it, quit catering to these people's feelings, it'll go away.
Don't feed.
Well, that's just like when a toddler skins their knee or something. If you pay attention to it, they're gonna keep doing it and crying more and more and more for attention.
Yeah.
If you tell her get up, you're okay, then they quit crying about it.
That's it. But these people never quit crying though.
Nah,
they got that shit.
Well, that's because
on
it's
lock.
being passed down to generation to generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They support victim culture,
Exactly.
which turns into a mind virus.
Stuff is just crazy.
Exactly.
Victim, it's just all this stuff is crazy. I mean, really.
The problem is America caters to like a 1 or 2%.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And they don't care about all the rest of the big picture.
We need to make money, and I think Trump said a few months ago, I heard him say something. I think depression probably is something for some people, but I think if you're sitting around bored and you're not working, then you're gonna be depressed because you're not using your fucking brain.
Yeah, right. I mean, if anybody don't have nothing going on is gonna be depressed.
If you just get up and fucking do something, you're not going to be depressed.
Yeah, well, you got to have some kind of sense of value.
Yeah.
If you don't have no sense of value, then you
and that's what he said. He said if you was busy working, you wouldn't be depressed.
You ain't got time to be depressed if you have to if you work all the time.
If they were fucking working and they wouldn't have time. Like this is.
That's what I mean, and I remember hearing him say that. He said that exactly. If you work, you don't have time to be depressed. You don't have time to worry about all this shit.
You're focused on what you're doing.
That's
you're
it.
making money, building retirement.
Yeah.
You see me at 23 on a Saturday.
So what?
You see me at 23 years old on a Saturday.
Yeah,
What was
he's
I
here
doing today?
Working. He's
Working.
here fucking.
What I do every other Saturday, you
Work.
see me.
You're up here. Usually we're in here in the podcast. You're in the warehouse working. On
Hey,
Saturdays.
I can give you some good information. Start saving your money now. I'm not. Listen,
Invest
I'm not
in it.
bullshitting. I'm
You
not
need to invest
bullshitting
in
to you, man. Because I can tell you, people say, "Oh man, well, it's hard to save money." Man, you can start with just change, man. Just don't spend your
Like
change.
Acorns is good. There's so many apps out there too. Like Acorns is
I
decent.
I mean, I don't know if it's anything like you're talking about, but I got some stocks and stuff in Tesla.
Well, there you go.
Hey, you want to fiddle
I got
around
some
that?
in Tesla.
It's
I
not.
got
It's not
some
good
in
just to
Apple
put
and-
it. It's not good like a lot of old timers or old timer like Jamie or something.
Yeah, I knew he was fixed to hit me with
a
that
lot
shit.
of-
I knew that shit was fucking coming. But he can say what he wants though.
A lot of them will just put it like some money in a savings account.
But that's all right though. He can
That's
say
fine,
what he wants.
but it's not. Your money. So money depreciates quicker than it appreciates in the savings
We
account.
can't get into that
So
right
there's
now.
just different ways that you take money and then you can invest it and you can make more money off of it
Yeah.
than just a regular savings account. But you need to have money.
Well, I can tell you, I saved enough money. I kept a couple bars going with change in dollars for.
You didn't keep it
I'm saying
going.
I didn't
You
mean
didn't
going.
keep
I meant
going.
you know what I'm saying. I changed out money. For him, put it that way.
Yeah,
And-
he's my changer.
And you know, of course he's gonna have something to say about everything. You know.
Well,
So,
I mean, he kept the bars going.
he's gonna. You know.
No,
he's gonna-
he did change out. Like I could always count on him to change out. A cash bar. You need a bunch of ones.
But see, if I had all that shit somewhere else, I wouldn't been able to done that for him. So you know.
Well,
Which
you
he
probably-
is right
you
though.
probably coulda- you
He is
probably
right though.
coulda
I
just-
should have invested it. You're right. I should have invested in
You
something.
probably could have
You're
just
right.
took the interest off the money that you had saved up. Take the interest
Yeah.
and got that as
You're right.
change.
You're right. But you know. Yeah.
Did you
Hey, look,
fumble the ball?
everybody can't be a master at everything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't help I'm a master at everything.
Oh goddamn! Here we go.
Hey, it come out.
Well, hey, I know one thing you ain't the master at. That's
What?
lifting weights, motherfucker. So
Oh, don't worry.
Here we go. You ain't the master at that.
I'm catching you already, and I ain't done nothing but lifted a burger.
Son, once you start lifting, all that's gonna be gone.
We're gonna have a competition. Keep watching. Keep watching. We'll
Oh,
have
yeah.
a competition.
Don't listen
I'm gonna
to him.
outlift this man.
Don't listen to him.
He's
It's
been
never
lifting
gonna
for
happen.
10 years.
It's never gonna
I hadn't
happen.
lifted nothing in 10 years.
It's never gonna happen.
I'm gonna outlift him
Never gonna happen.
with my pinky fingers registered downtown
That-
as a lethal weapon.
That motherfucker's registered as a goddamn pick up
I
nothing.
will
That's
flick.
what the fuck
I can
is.
flick you.
Registered
with
sex
it and
offender.
say, registered sex offender.
A registered butthole plugger. That's what the
Butthole
fuck
plugger.
motherfucker is.
Oh, fucker. God damn. If that right there would plug someone's butthole, You got big problems because you ain't getting no turd out.
Well, yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, you didn't mean to dig it out?
No, I definitely don't want no shit like that, cuz.
All
For
right.
sure.
Now, if you're angry, if you're not angry, you're not paying attention.
That's what that sign says, don't it?
Yeah, but so they're saying that.
Angry over DEI, man.
This is.
And do you know what the whole crazy thing is, man? They say it was more black people on that, but that's a lie, man. It was more white people in the DEI program than it was black people.
I could believe that.
I mean, it really was. They done us like what, a poll on it, and they looked it up, and it was.
What's that right there with Trump? It says economic blackout protest. Second one down. Let's play that. See what we get.
It's gonna be this. It ain't gonna be the same thing, but they'll
Right.
probably tell a little more about it than people, dumbass people standing in the road
So that
there.
call to action for consumers across the United States, an economic blackout targeting major
girl,
retailers.
what's up? What's your
Today,
name?
New York's Tracy
Never
Strahan
mind,
is in
can't
the
do that.
newsroom now to explain the message behind this shopping.
I retract that
Tracy.
statement.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about it, Darlene, and that boycott is now underway. It started at midnight.
Have a lovely
The lack of
girlfriend.
spending is aimed at sending a message about consumer frustrations about things like rising prices and retailers deciding.
Oh,
to
now they're
end
trying to
their
put on rising
diversity
prices, huh?
efforts.
If you don't respect our community, then, you shouldn't have our dollars.
Today's boycott is being called an act of economic resistance. Grassroots organizers are urging Americans not to shop or spend money at major corporations or for about 24 hours. All of it aimed at showcasing buying power. Those participating in the protest say it's a pushback to the recent influence of
Diversity.
billionaires, big corporations, and major political parties on the lives of working Americans. Major stores like Walmart and Target recently announced plans to roll back their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs after President Trump signed an executive
They call it
order
diversity,
ending those
equity,
programs
inclusion.
and policies.
Didn't earn it.
Time for silence is over.
Right now.
What'd she say behind him?
And we refuse to stand by while corporate greed devours our
I'm
community.
just trying to figure out.
He said just like a woman.
And we refuse to. The time for silence is over.
All right now.
All right now.
All right now.
All right now.
And we refuse
So what's he bitching about?
while corporate greed devours our community.
What don't they bitch
Make
about?
our voices heard with in their pockets. And there's absolutely no other choice
That
that I
Michael
have.
Jackson on it.
Activists are urging customers to abstain from making
Oh,
any
Lord.
purchases, whether in-store or online. Participants are being
Ain't gonna
urged
make a
to
damn
avoid
bit of
buying
difference.
fast
Nah,
foods
none of
or
this shit
filling
ever
up their
does.
cars
Because look,
with
people like
gas.
us, we're gonna go shopping.
Shoppers with
It don't make a
emergencies
damn
or
what they
need of
say.
essentials are
Whatever.
being urged
If
to
I gotta have
support
some shit, I'm gonna go buy
70,
it.
what was
small
it? 70
businesses
million
instead.
voters voted
Oh,
for
another
Trump.
nationwide
77
economic
77
blackout is being
million.
scheduled for March 28th.
Everyone
That one's
goes
gonna
out and
last
spends
for
$1.
24 hours as well. Darlene?
Did it make up
Tracy
for that
Strahan
blackout?
in the newsroom.
And like I said, man, I don't think it's not going to do anything like they think, and nobody's going to change shit over that.
Trump, just keep doing what you're doing, steamroll 'em.
That's it.
Let's get this shit
That's
back
it.
on track. Let's make money.
It makes no sense,
We
man.
need to make money.
America's built on meritocracy,
That's it.
and DEI is hiring on the basis of your skin color.
Right.
It's
That's
inherently racist.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, that's just like the school the shit they was doing in the colleges. You know, they would let people that wasn't white or be like blacks or whatever, they could get into school just because they had to have so many of that culture in the school.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if you had good grades or whatever, they just take you. And I mean, how is that fair to somebody else that's trying to get in there that really worked their ass off to get in there, and then they get pushed aside to somebody that didn't do half the work, but we need more people of this color in the school. Let's just let him in there. I think that's bullshit, man. And
Yeah, and so I work in the film industry, right?
Right.
And so I was doing this movie. It was like a year ago, and to fund movies, you have to have proof of insurance. So you have to go through an insurance company. You have to get liability You also have to get like there's a lot of gear rentals, and it's millions of dollars of gear that you need covered with insurance. Right. Well, the movie that I was doing, their insurance had DEI stipulations, so we had to have a certain percentage of crew members that were non-white, or else the movie wouldn't get funded. They wouldn't insure.
So that also happens in construction too, where it's like minority owned. They want you to hire local minorities to do work, or well, at least put an ad in the paper.
Yeah.
At least attempt to hire a minority.
Right.
I don't know nothing about that shit, man. The field I work in, you can either do the damn job or you can't. If you can't do the job, you get the fuck out.
Yeah, I think either you know how to fucking work or you don't.
That's what I'm saying. But the problem is nobody wants to learn a trade now.
So what happens? So like with construction, it's not you don't have to it still get fun funds to. So with movies, what happens if you don't have enough?
Oh, they would just fly in somebody from Atlanta, or they would you would hire.
That's fine.
There's positions on a film crew that's like absolute bottom level,
right?
And they would just get somebody's friend,
right? They'd be like, "Hey, yo,
yeah."
But how's that conversation?
So in other words,
hey, you got a black friend. You got a black friend we can hire.
Yeah, that's exactly.
In other words, they wouldn't even be qualified for the job.
Yeah, we need
it's more or less having a stand-in.
Yeah,
or Indians or Arab. I'm using black as just a reference, but it's like Arab or like minority of this and that. Well, hell, Hispanics ain't a minority no more. Hispanics is fucking they're number 2 on the list now.
Hell, I thought we was the minority.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, it used to be, Caucasian, black, and then Latino.
Yeah.
Now, which I don't know after the proportion, whatever it's, Caucasian, Latino, and then black or African American or whatever.
I mean, I think if you get a job, man, you should be able to pick the most qualified person. That would be, what you should. I know that, man. I'm saying, I don't know why places would even want to go by that. I guess just so they can get a kick. They get a kickback from it, I'm sure. It's ridiculous, though. And I mean, now that they're mad that they're wiping it out, I don't understand the point. You know what I mean? Just because people are losing jobs, for sure. But,
I just hire, like, if you want to work and you can travel, you don't mind traveling and you want to work, I'll hire you.
Right.
But as long as you know what's going on.
But what I'm saying is, though,
have something going on.
You're not going to hire somebody that don't know what they're doing, because in a few weeks you're going to understand that they don't know what they're doing, and then guess what's going to happen? You're going to fire them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you.
You know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
saying, if I hire someone, first thing I ask them is, "We travel. Can you travel? You got a problem with it?" No, I'll travel. All right. Do you know how to do this? Yeah. Do you know how to do this? Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Right.
It's not
Wait, you don't ask them what their skin color is first?
Yeah, like
you don't have that. Hey, is that on the application?
Yeah. Are you black or white?
Hey, let me ask you something.
I don't know what's on our
Do you have pronouns on the application?
I don't know I don't think on ours, no, but I don't know what's on
You don't have pronouns on there? You don't know what's their pronouns?
I don't know what's on our application, to tell you the truth, but no. I know that shit's not on there. I
know it ain't on there, man. I'm just fucking with you.
Our application is more of you really need to send a resume in. Our application is just more of to get some data, because we'll use that data and put in a software. We put that into the computer, and then it'll send a link with the real paperwork that you got to fill out and upload your Social Security card, a void checking account, all that shit.
Right.
That way you can get direct deposit, and you really need to send in a voided check. You get a check and write void.
Hey, hold on.
Because if you don't, ask this man.
Why is he looking at you?
Yeah, ask this man what happens if you just write some shit down.
No, I didn't just write shit down.
Well, you wrote.
I put my bank account information on there to get paid.
He done this number right here.
I missed one number. That's all it takes, though. And I didn't even miss it. I got it mixed up with another number.
Oh, shit.
They swapped up. So you was like part-time dyslexic for that second.
So did the money go in
another... Man, I ain't got paid yet. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And then it was like, oh, I didn't put the right account number down. Like, well, goddamn.
It took me forever to learn how to clock in. Clock in and out. Let alone.
I tell them, like, dude, you're wasting the girls up front. You're wasting so much time.
Shit, I gotta go on them damn stupid ass tablets.
I had to tell them, like, I was like, look, man, if you don't clock in, we're not fixing it no more. If you're a grown ass man. If
I
you
was
can't
losing
remember,
money. I wasn't even. I wasn't even
you
gaining
can't-
nothing.
If
I
you
was
can't
losing.
remember to fucking clock in and out, well, then I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I
They
worked
were
9
spending-
hours one day and didn't
Hey,
clock
well,
in.
I
not
will
one
take
time.
up for him on that though. Sometimes you do forget
Well,
to
no,
do shit
here
like
and
that.
there, but every fucking day.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, it
not
was
every
every
day,
day for
but,
like 2
you
weeks.
know,
Yeah, it's like, bro, you got fucking this is your money, bro.
I mean, shit happens, I guess. You know,
It does till you don't get paid.
that's it. Yeah. Well, then you figure it out. So then you fix it. So you know.
Nah, we're good though. He's doing a good job. He does a great job. He's
But I mean,
learned
like,
a lot since.
like
he's
I
been
said, man. I mean, you know, like when I went to work where I'm working at, you know, I filled out an application, but it didn't ask me all kind of stupid shit.
No.
You know what I mean? It just basic. It was more basic than anything.
I don't know.
I didn't even have to write down my qualifications or nothing.
I thought like 15, maybe 25. Or maybe when I first filled the application out in the 90s, it asked for your birthday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now, did it ask for your birthday? On the physical one?
What I noticed is that companies that got
Because it's like
that and a copy of your driver's license.
companies that are substantial, like that are on their feet pretty
Corporate.
good, and you know that they'll ask for birthdays, but just. I mean, it just really depends on how big the company is.
I was told at one time, like, well, we don't put that on there because that's considered age discrimination. Or something.
Jesus fucking
A
Christ.
lot of companies don't do that. Like fast food restaurants, some of them won't do it. Some of them do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, when you're hiring, I mean, it's not really like we base it off of how old you are, but I mean, I would like to know if you got some spunk in your hop.
Well, I think you know what I think companies
if you're
ought
just
to do.
buying time to retirement.
I think companies ought to not go off of what you put on a paper. You have to have a trial run.
Well,
No, I mean, I'm being for real.
Well, we do for 90 days. Everyone we hire.
Well, I know everybody does it. I'm saying, but somebody have to really go out with you, and they can find out within 90. You don't even need 90 days, man.
Nah, a week.
You might not even need a week, bro.
No, yeah.
You can find out in a couple of days whether somebody's gonna be worth a fuck or not.
Yeah, usually I do it like a 90 days, but I'll put them with someone for a couple weeks, and then just so they can show them how to do the paperwork.
Yeah. Oh my. Well, yeah. I'm saying that, but I'm saying the work itself. You know what I mean?
Well, by them doing the paperwork, then we get to see what else.
Because like what I do for a living, there's so many people that lie and say,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I've done that.
Same here,
I
bro.
can fix that. I can do
There's
this.
so many people that
I
say
can
that.
weld that. I can do this. Man, you'll get them in there and they start work. These motherfuckers can't even hardly turn a wrench, and it's like, man, I thought you said you run your own service truck and shit.
They're cheating their
And
service.
all these motherfuckers doing is with their hands in their pockets half the day, and it's like, I thought you was a worker. What's going on here?
There's people.
Oh, well, I'm trying to look and see how y'all do things. No, what you need to do is jump in there and do it, and then we'll go from there. Don't watch. You know, be a watcher. You know.
Yeah, just jump in. If you fuck something up, you fuck it up.
That's what I'm saying, man. But you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. There's so many people that lie
It's
about
hard
that
to find
shit.
good help. Oh yeah, dude, we get it all the time. Oh yeah, I can work on heating air system. Da, 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 da. And then before you know it,
I done seen the same. Dude,
the
you don't
simplest
believe
thing. What? A 3-amp fuse? Where's that at? Like, oh,
Yeah,
hell.
see, that's what I'm talking about right there. People will swear they can do this and do that, and then it's a bunch of bullshit, man.
You said good help's hard to find.
Yeah.
That's why I go and hide when I get to work.
Hey, I will tell you, the more you know, the more they go after you, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta keep
I
it at
will
a
tell you
minimum.
that.
I
will
can't
tell you
learn
that.
too much, but I gotta learn just
Well, I think having you on this podcast this morning was a very good idea.
It's a great. I'm telling you,
You're finding out a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Don't talk no more. Calm down for a little bit. Calm down for a little bit, dog.
Nah, Briar does a good job.
But yeah, man, that's like I'm saying. I mean, it's a lot of people that like the front about
If you
what
need
they
some
can
metal
do.
made, Prime Source Solution. That's your man.
I mean, my thing is, why lie about what you can do? You know what I mean? Why lie? Because they're gonna find out.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
I don't know why.
gonna come to the light, man. I promise you.
And I got no problem letting someone go. I mean, if someone lies to me,
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's
It's
grounds
like-
for it off gate.
bro, what the fuck?
That's just like when you fill out an
Get outta here.
application. It says in the application, do not lie on this application, or
Yeah.
you will be fired.
Don't lie.
Most people, if it says, are you a felon or not, they'll say no, and then they'll find out. You're a
If you're
felon.
just up
So you're
front,
fired.
too, I don't think people understand it. If you're up front
I mean, nowadays, how much
if
everybody's
you're
a felon.
If you're up front, then
I mean, I'm not, but,
most people will
luckily.
work with you and figure out how to.
Right. That's what
as
I'm
long
saying.
as you up front. That's it. We let someone go. We hired him. He said he was up front, and we hired him out of good faith before his criminal record come back.
I know who you're talking about.
And I know him, and damn, I was hoping it was going to work out because I know he's good and he's been doing it for a long time. Mm-hmm. But goddamn it, come back and it's like, bro, you lied to. It's not that what come on your record because that was like years ago. We could have worked with it.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that you lied to me.
Yeah.
Well, so if you lied to me now,
that simple.
If you lied to me now, then you must not have changed much.
That's it. And they'll lie to you about something else.
And if something goes on, then you're going to lie. So just got to be up front. It's hard to find good help, though. I mean, it really is.
That's it. Like I said, I've seen it a bunch what I do for a living, man. People, I can do this. I can do that. I've done this and I've done that. And then you turn them loose to something. It's like, you gonna get that done today, or what's going on, man? You're struggling over there with something that's simple,
Oh, yeah.
You want this amount of pay for, and you can't even do that. I mean, come on now. And that's another thing, man. People think when they get into doing something that they supposed to get top pay off gate.
Yeah.
Man, you got to work your way to get that shit, man. That's ridiculous.
Or like in Breyer's case where he's making ductwork, for the heating and air plenums. If we buy a plenum and it costs, let's say it costs $20.
All right.
And it, for some reason you get somebody, he does a good job. He does, he keeps up. We're saving money by making it ourselves. But if you get the wrong person back there,
get behind,
and they just lollygag around and they do this and they do that, and it ends up costing you $40 to make that damn piece. Well, there's no reason to even have none of that back.
That's it. You just buy it straight out.
Sell all that fucking shit back there.
Go buy it straight out and be done with it.
Yeah. And you ain't got to worry about the overhead, the insurance, people calling in sick when it's committed, like you're committed to make ductwork, and it's not made. Now I gotta buy it straight out and get it to the customer. So it's just hard to find good help. And once you get it, you gotta take care of it.
What happened? This is my thing. What happened to people, man? I mean, what happened to men? You know what I'm saying? Because
fucking right.
I mean, no. But what I'm saying is, what do you think really happened? I mean, it's like people lost their gall and shit. Like my grandfather, man. Like I told you before, he was a coal miner, so he always talked shit to me. You ain't got a job, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? That's what he would always instill in my head. You work. That's what men do. We work. And that's what makes you a man.
Well, what's that saying?
What happened to that same value is what I'm saying. Why are men not teaching their kids?
Well, because it's a cycle. It's a cycle, and it's coming back around. So, hard times.
And look, they can't say it because of the fatherless shit. Because my daddy wasn't around. My mama raised me.
Oh yeah.
But luckily, like I said, my grandpa was around to talk shit to me. So I took I took his word for everything. But just because you're raised in a single parent home, that don't mean you can't grow up to be a worker neither. I know a lot of people use that as an excuse.
That's it. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times.
Yeah,
good times create good men.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And so weak men create hard times. Well, now it's going to cycle back again. We're getting ready. We're on some hard times.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to create strong.
I don't think it'll never go back to.
Well, it's not going to be.
It's never going to go back
to
like it used to be when everybody worked like hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, there's just so much going on. You just don't have to work like that no more. That's what happened.
I will tell you what's going to happen though. Like what I do for a living and what you got going on, and all that. The people, their pay is going to have to go up.
Well, it's going to go up until it gets priced out, and then you're going to have these AI robots that move just like me and you.
Well, they can't do everything, though, man.
But they will be able to.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man.
Yeah, I promise you, $10,000.
I mean, some. Now, I did see one do drywall.
No, I'm telling you,
and I'm gonna tell you that motherfucker it done that room, and I couldn't tell you no time mudding it and all that shit.
They're gonna look just like me and you.
That robot would wear you out. I mean, no shit.
They're gonna be able to do all the math, everything you gotta do. They're gonna move. Everything's gonna be the same, and they're gonna be doing the construction that we think everyone says, oh, can't no one replace construction workers.
Yeah, right.
They will be replaced. It's just That's what's happening to men is technology.
Right.
You don't need.
My whole thing with that though is it's going to be hard for them to get a robot to fit up in something, like I'm saying, into tight spaces.
You'll make a small robot.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then you're just going to be making robots left and right for all different kind of shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they
Just
got-
suffice for that.
Look, I mean, and that's just like
Yeah,
This
that's
was 6 years ago, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say now. I seen one now. Oh Lord, it's because they got them where they're. I mean, they look
Yeah.
sort of like skinny people now.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker would walk the dog on that kind of shit.
And 6 years ago, maybe that was a prototype. Imagine 20 years from now, we won't have jobs like that. You'll need people to manage.
Right.
You'll
right.
need management positions that can make on-call decisions. But as far as like draw something up, this is the way we want it done. Here you go. You put a USB in this fucking neck or something, and it downloads
and takes
and
it.
then that motherfucker goes and does his thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You're right about that.
You know, I mean, dude, Elon Musk, that's a smart motherfucker, bro.
Oh, I know.
If they can take, I think now they got to where if you're mute and paralyzed, like you're just a vegetable, you can think about what you want to say, and then it comes out like that Hawkins,
Oh yeah.
and it says it in the computer, like, or you can move that mouse with your brain with these little attachments.
Hey, what do you think he done on Epstein Island, man?
Hawkins. Seconds.
Hey, hold on, I got a sound for that.
What do you think he done on that? Do you got a? No, you need to go. He went. Hawkins on Epstein Island. Hey. He'd have been done passed out after that, man.
Oh, Stephen Hawkins, Epstein's Island. That's some sick shit down there.
Oh Lord. But yeah, I mean, I guess you're right, man. I guess robots could end up taking over sooner or later. But
Well,
I don't know. You looking at some expensive shit though.
but listen, if you can damn build one or two, if you can build 3 robots, and they do the work of 10 people, and they never call in sick.
Yeah.
They don't take vacations.
Well, do you seen the Amazon?
There's no workman's comp.
Didn't you see when Amazon went on strike and then they said, then they showed the next day they had them robots running around in there and they're moving the shit.
Yeah,
And they was like,
yeah.
well, it's a little slower, but they're getting it done.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But there's going to be so many different, insurance rates may go up because the cost, if something falls on a robot,
Yeah.
But the amount of money you'll save, and then you'll just have these superintendents that just look after stuff.
And I will say something about that. The robot ain't gonna be no crying ass motherfucker neither.
No,
You ain't got to
no,
worry
dude.
about them feelings. You ain't got to worry about I gotta take a day off. I'm sick, or you ain't got to
No.
worry about none of that shit unless it's just not working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless something fucks up on it. Other than that,
Well, it's going to alert you when something malfunctions.
I'm just saying you ain't got to deal with the feelings part. You ain't got to deal with the personal
the
level.
bitching and the personality's not
Yeah.
jiving between two
That's
workers.
it. It's
I'm
always
telling you.
it's always what you say.
It's coming,
goes,
man. You just
know.
got to figure out how to make money off of it.
But
It's coming. And it will be.
I mean, I hate to see it like that, man, because I would like for just
Well-
people to get back to the regular.
It won't never get.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people just get back to the old days, man. You know what I mean? How people just went to work and and come home and you stay with your family, you done whatever, and then you do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's some camaraderie
Right.
when you go to a
Well, it's no
place of
more
business.
it's no more values neither, man. You know,
Well,
what I'm saying?
you got
or morals.
You got brotherhood and camaraderie when you got a warehouse or a shop and you got 4 or 5 people you work with. You see them every day; they become family.
Yeah.
There's some camaraderie there, and that's something to be missed when you're used to it. You don't have it anymore, but
Yeah.
I think it'll be different. So that'll open up doors for other new positions in companies, and it won't stop. Your company will be able to grow.
Well, are they doing away with the DEI altogether? Do you know are they doing away with it altogether everywhere or just certain? It's just certain places right now.
I'll look it up. I'm not sure.
I mean, I'd love to get some AI stuff to where all these invoices we get from it. So anytime anyone buys anything, the receipts or the invoices from the supply house, someone's got to type it in.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got thousands and thousands of them. And you got to type it in, you got to put it to a job, you got to do this, you got to do that.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice, like some facial recognition, well, not facial, but like you just scan in your invoice and then it reads off of a PO system.
Right.
Which we're
or a
working
barcode.
on.
You could do like a barcode.
Well, yeah,
you know,
but
especially like part. I might say like parts or parts or
a,
whatever.
It's a manual PO number we got to put on the ticket.
Yeah.
And then it scan it and then send it right to that file, which we're working on something. We're working on a couple with the companies trying to.
We do it with a tablet. I have to do it with a tablet. Put POs, you know what I mean, parts or whatever and all that.
Right.
Sooner or later we're gonna have one then where it's just like a barcode.
Right.
And you supposedly just scan the part. And you ain't even got to look up the number, none of that. You just scan the part, and then it puts it in there automatically. You don't have to write all that shit, type all that shit down and all that, you know.
Right. Yeah, well, this is for more of an accounting thing. Where it can be profit and loss off of a job. And how much it actually costs versus what you estimated it.
Yeah.
Keeping up with all that good stuff.
It is a lot of shit to keep up with.
It is.
So the only thing I've really found is that Trump ordered the elimination of DEI programs within the federal government.
But then just to go, okay, so it's still going on in colleges and other places, other workplaces.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. But I think larger corporations are dialing back their DEI program because,
worrying about it's going to be took away.
Yeah, well, they're dialing it back because a lot of companies have had issues where people aren't,
not producing.
Not producing.
There you go. Yep.
And because they're just in there because of the color of their skin.
Right.
Well, Briar, what do you think about it?
Don't ask me about it.
Well, that's why you're here.
Well,
you're a youngster. You can tell us what your perspective is on this. The robots and stuff we're talking about, this could possibly take your job one day or something.
Well, it's like this.
Or a position, not your job, but the position that you're in right now.
It's like you said, as long as you learn to use them to your advantage,
That's
then
right.
you got it going on.
That's
That's
right.
all I got to do. When they come in, I got to learn to use them.
Yeah.
And I'll be good.
Yeah. Keep them busy. Yep.
So
you keep them
I
busy.
got to go with the flow. I can't go against the
That's
grain or
right.
it won't go good.
Nope.
Always
Because
go right. Can't never go wrong.
everybody else makes the rules, right? And then we just got to figure out how to make money off of those rules without fucking up too much.
Yeah. I mean, I see it the
you
way.
get your three or four of them back
Yeah.
there, and you can damn make a lot of duck.
I see it the way y'all see it, but I don't know. A lot of people my age probably don't see it like that, though.
Yeah.
I was raised around a couple different people,
Right,
and they just. I believe in an older, different kind of way.
Well, I think the thing now is
all this
work
new
smarter
stuff,
nowadays, not harder. You know,
Right.
I mean that's most everybody's
Right.
motto. You know,
When you asked earlier, when y'all asked what was wrong with the new generation, I'm going to be honest with you. That's what's wrong. There's too many ways to make money that's not having to do labor.
Right,
So
right.
that's causing people to be like this because they know they can do that. So all these jobs that you got where you don't have to do anything, that's causing people to.
Yeah.
Well, some of them can stay healthy and do what they do. You go to the gym, this, that, and the third
Right, but
party.
most of 'em
But
sit on
most
their
of
ass.
them sit on their ass,
Yep.
and they get soft-hearted. They get emotional sitting there. They don't have. That's when they get to talk about they don't have people. This, that, and the third. Well, if you're just sitting there and you can do all this stuff, that's one thing.
You're depressed and go to the doctor and gotta take pills.
Yeah. All this, that, and the third, but
Yeah,
just don't make much sense.
And then they're just forcing someone like Elon Musk or whoever to have to come up with these robots to keep going.
And you got to think, man, some of this
Manual
stuff is a
labor.
fad too. Some of these
That's
money making things
right
is a
there, that's
fad,
what they're
and
gonna
once
be.
it goes away, if these people put all of their knowledge into just that,
Yeah.
Then it just wipes. You know how shit can just get canceled in a day.
Oh yeah.
Then you're fucked.
over.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
You didn't learn nothing. You all you done was that one fucking thing. You have nothing to fall back on. You starting back at square one again.
That right there is your new plumber, welder.
That's the one I showed you.
HVAC.
That's the one I was telling you. I seen it doing drywall. Then I actually seen it fighting an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah.
And it could calculate when he was gonna punch, and all that shit, man. And it was
just
wild.
it's just like the state test I gotta take for plumbing or heating or whatever, through PSI. So if you fail a test, the next test you take, you get more of the questions that you missed. Not more of the questions that you got right.
Most people probably think, I'm gonna go back and get it because it'll be the same shit.
Or it'll be,
and I know it this time. Yeah. So they trick you up.
No, yeah. So, but it's AI. It generates. They got a bank of questions, probably about 2,800 questions they can pull out of, like a big bank.
Right.
And if you fail it, they say, oh, well, he missed more of this type. We're going to give him all of that type on the next test. So every time you fail the damn test, it gets harder. Each time.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is to get it the first time. But it's that AI stuff, man. I mean, it's just taking over everything. You just got to figure out how to make money off of it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you're going to be sitting around eating fucking depression pills because you.
I think everybody should have to work a hard job for just a certain amount of time so they could get a taste of it. You know what I'm saying? And be able, at least be able to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a starter job used to be like Winn-Dixie or McDonald's. Or,
now you got people.
Something like that. Now you got people that's wanting, $25 an hour or $15 an hour. To make it a fucking career flipping.
Hey, what's really sad though, man, is when you go to these places,
kids, man.
When you go to these places and you see these old people working in there, man, because they can't make enough off Social Security. That shit is so sad, man. You see them working at like being a greeter in Walmart and people treating them like shit and all that, and all they trying to do is just do a little job to make some extra money.
And some of them, want to get out of the house and do that, but man,
but most of them,
they should have enough money.
You got to be able to retire, man.
Yeah, and if you want to go socialize, go socialize.
Right.
You shouldn't have to go to Walmart to greet.
That's it.
To be able to pay for your fucking.
Every time I see somebody like that, man, that's old. That's what I think. I don't think bad about them. I think they must not draw enough money.
A lot of them don't look too happy to be there either.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, hell,
definitely something wrong.
That could be any of us when we get old. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
you never fucking know.
I was gonna ask y'all something. This is a little off topic, but what did y'all think about that? Them people that's drawing them. What do y'all think about them people that's drawing them checks that Trump was calling off? That he said was 360 years old and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was just wanting to ask about.
Yeah, that's a crock of shit too. But that's more of that laundering shit, man. They done figured out it's going to somebody. I don't give a fuck what and they can find out who it's going to too. I know they're not saying it yet, but they can find out.
There's like a 35-year-old woman that's working over here.
Yeah, and had a 150-year-old man was getting a check.
And one that was 360 years old.
Right. So, but it was going to a 35-year-old lady that has a job somewhere.
Yeah.
And she's just getting another check.
And you know what's crazy? Then people were bitching about talking about Elon Musk. I don't want him having my Social Security number and all that. Guess what Elon Musk used to own, man? PayPal.
Yeah,
do you know how many people put their fucking Social Security? He's had everybody's fucking Social Security number just about at one time. I mean, that's how dumb these fucking people are.
If there's one fucking person I want to have my info, it's Elon.
I mean, God, what's he need your little shitty ass money for? He don't need none of our fucking little shitty ass money. Look for the richest man in America. Come the fuck on.
If there's one person that I want to have anything to do with my funds, it's Elon Musk. He's gonna make us money.
There you go.
Not fucking take.
Oh well, Jasmine Crockett said he ain't made no money since he started Tesla and all that. And I'm like, that bitch is the dumbest motherfucker in Congress. His net worth went up how much? How many billion last year? It was
10.9 million. Was it today? Canceled.
It went up by the billions, though. I thought.
Oh, this is Department of Doge.
Oh, this is where he got grants, supposedly, ain't it?
This is the money they're finding.
No, this is their website. I was just trying to.
Oh, is it the Doge website? Oh, okay.
I was just trying to
I hadn't even seen that yet.
That's a nice website.
What updates they had?
Oh, okay.
They're finding money, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think Doge is a really good thing.
Oh, I do too. I mean, man, that's what we voted for.
I think 80% of the Americans do too.
I mean, didn't you know they was going to do that when?
Yeah, fuck
I know it too. I mean, he talked.
Hell yeah.
He talked about it 620 some freaking times.
I wanted him to.
No,
Like,
if they did 600
didn't,
rallies.
If they didn't do it, I'd be mad right now.
No shit.
Like if he was in there and they weren't doing what they're doing, I'd be like, what the
Look,
fuck?
man,
Like,
everybody's worried about this dumb shit. We ought to be worried about where our fucking money's going.
that's
Why ain't
what
everybody
I
mad
wanna
about that?
know. Yeah, I am.
Why do you care what he's? I don't want him to have my
care.
social security. No, I want to know where our fucking money's going.
I don't care. But fuck that Social Security number. I want to know about the money, where it's going.
That's it.
The money we pay in, the money that we can go to prison over.
Yeah, if we don't pay taxes, we can go to
we're
jail.
We're going to prison.
Yeah, right.
Prison. We're going to fucking prison for however long they want to put you.
Exactly.
And on top of that, they charge you so much fucking interest.
Yeah.
That the interest now is more than the principal, you know?
But what's so crazy, these people can steal money and launder money. They don't do shit to them. They
Yeah.
don't do nothing to them. But
Oh,
you
Al
don't pay your
Sharpton.
taxes, oh, they want to put you in jail.
What was that, a few years when Obama was in, old Al Sharpton, he owed millions of fucking
he never
federal
paid, and he
tax.
never paid it.
He didn't go to jail?
He never paid that shit
He
either.
ain't fine. None of that shit happened. If it had been me or you,
Jail.
prison, baby.
Hey, Martha
Prison.
Stewart went to fucking jail.
Yeah.
And she done insider trade. She went to fucking jail.
Yeah. And Nancy Pelosi needs to be in prison.
Yeah, she's definitely insider
That's a
trading.
rotten,
big
that's a
time,
rotten
man.
bitch.
Bitch worth $200 million. Man.
Rotten.
I want her to stay in.
Huh?
I want her to stay in.
You do?
Yeah, I copy her trades.
Copy her trades.
Hey,
Hell yeah,
right.
dude.
Hey, there's a guy that does that shit, man.
I know. I got the app.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can pick your. I have to look up. I can't remember what the app is, but you can pick your favorite political person or or other rich people, and it tracks what they do in the stock
no
market,
shit.
and whatever they buy and sell, your account will buy and sell, and you can set parameters and.
That's that AI shit.
Yeah.
You just let Nancy fill up your bank for you.
There you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah, she can stay in.
You know, I just think if most senators, Congress, or whatever, it's like under $200,000 a year is their salary, right? Like 150, 170, whatever.
Yeah, like 170. I think.
If someone's got a ridiculous amount of net worth that it's not generational to where they inherited it or something, but they're just like me or you making 50, 60, 70,000 a year or 100,000 a year, whatever.
They need
and then
to-
we go and we're a fucking commissioner, and then we move up. Now we're a congressman or whatever, and we're making 180,000, 200,000 a year, and then 3 years later we're worth, I don't know, $80 million.
Yeah, it's something going
I
on.
think-
It's
I think anyone that's got some shit like that going on,
it's something going on.
they need to be like
Yeah,
looked
you
at
need to
and
be
go to jail.
investigated,
Like
yes.
they need to go to jail.
Yes, for sure. Sure.
Or a big fine. I don't really think jail. Maybe
None of them will go to
a
jail.
big ass fine.
Nobody's gonna go to jail. I can tell you that right now.
I don't really care for jail.
I don't
part,
believe none
but
of them will go to jail. I don't, if they get caught red-handed, I still don't believe they'll go to jail.
I think they need to take. If they got $80 million, they need to subtract. If they've made $200,000 for 10 years, $2 million, right?
Right.
And if they got $20 million in the bank, they need to go ahead and take $18 million. And Doge needs to take that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Or something. It needs to work out something like, their shit needs to be confiscated. Just like if it was me and you.
You definitely need to be investigated.
They would take our land. They would take anything that was worth the fuck. They'd
Yeah.
take the TV off the damn wall.
Yeah.
And they'd auction that shit off.
Yep.
And I don't think it should be different for someone.
I believe they should just do away with all the DEI shit and be done with it. And everything ought to be by your qualifications, and that's it. I mean, skin color shit's never gonna go away, man.
Nah,
it's always gonna be an excuse on that shit, and it's never gonna go away.
It can't go away. It's an adjective. Black, white, purple,
But
yellow.
I mean, I know,
pink.
but I'm just saying,
No,
it's
yeah.
never gonna go away as far as people crying about it, man.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, it won't never.
99.9% of the American population doesn't give a shit what color you are.
Exactly.
Can you do the job?
I don't give a shit about color.
I don't either.
Comes to work, play, whatever. I mean, it's a tone of your skin.
Nobody
It don't make a
nobody is oppressed. There hadn't been somebody oppressed in decades, man. Nobody is. I sat in the same classroom with all different races of people. We went to the same school. What's the difference? There's no difference.
Some of them are rich, some of them are poor.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We all went to the same school. It's like
everyone had the same chance.
You know, nobody's held back.
It's the decisions you make yourself that hold you back.
That's exactly right.
You know, it's just
your mind is what holds your ass back.
Oh yeah. And most of the time, you're being held back because your imagination is worried about something that hadn't even happened.
Exactly. You worrying about
You worried about what could have happened, but it's never gonna have a chance to happen.
I've done that shit plenty of times.
It'll never have a chance to happen because you won't never do it.
That's it. Yep.
To see what would happen.
That's it.
So most people fail because they don't try.
Mm-hmm.
You got to try.
That's it. But yeah, I think they need to do away with it altogether and just be done with it. And let's just go back to who's ever the best candidate gets the job, or who's ever the best student gets into school. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
why shit on all these people that's trying to get in schools and stuff because they don't fit your criteria?
Yeah, I think
that makes no sense, man. Ought to be if okay, then that's oppression, ain't it? Ain't that the same fucking thing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, they're doing shit that they're talking about they don't want other people to do.
Yeah, I mean, in order to.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. Yeah, DEI sucks. Get rid of it. Blue collar garbage. Like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it.